Lone Dog Road is a book that I've wanted to write for a long time. I'm a lover of road books. I just love road stories, and I love writing about the Dakotas. I love writing about Native people. And so you can see it was a book I wanted to love. And it's really the story of two young boys, one of whom 11 and 6. The 6-year-old is, there's something slightly off center about him, and those kids are always fascinating, especially in the Native community, and how he's being sought out to be taken to the Indian boarding schools because I think the Indian boarding schools is a story that needs to be told, and I try to weave it in there. And it's the story of them running from the government agent in from their reservation in western South Dakota across the Dakotas to western Minnesota, where the pipestone quarries, the sacred pipestone quarries are, to try to get a new piece of pipestone for their grandfather's pipe that was broken by the government agent when he came to get the kids. And so it's a story of their journey. It's a road story in that regard, but it's also a story of all the people they meet along the way. They range from an older Dakota woman who's in a wheelchair, Dakota as in Dakota Indian, to a rather angry young mother of the boys who is Lakota, a, a farmer, a sort of a failed white farmer who married an Indian woman and is trying to make a go of it in the rough weather and rough plains of the Dakotas, and a black troubadour who they really were people like that traveling around South Dakota. There's any number of different characters in them, and each of them is equally as important in the story. On the simplest level, the story is the boy's search, but there's something bigger going on. I wanted to raise that broader spiritual question of, are there larger meanings in the world? Are there larger meanings in the events that seem disconnected? And so it's a story of good people living a hard life, coming together through a set of circumstances that none of them really expects, and coming to a conclusion at the end that I call it kind of a spiritual road mystery. So that's my term for it. But really, it's the journey of the boys and the people they meet across the Dakotas to Minnesota.